There you
Pretty
go.
disgusting.
Let's continue on with some chats. This is good stuff, guys. Mary Harris. Mary, I want to ask a question for you. It said, what is one of the funniest stories about Barry Windham when y'all was on the road? Love the Four Horsemen. Love listening to you talk about wrestling, Arn.
Um,
A funny Barry Windham story.
I think it's a little bit too gross. It's funny
I feel like
if
Tony
it,
Schiavone's told a gross story about Barry before.
oh, it did. What did that
Yeah.
involve? Can
It
you
was
say?
it was something about throwing up a sandwich. It was, and I can barely recall. I mean, I can recall it somewhat, but not all the details. So I'm not going to do it justice. But it had to do with the sandwich and him getting up chucking, and I don't know. What's your story have to do with?
Well, we were in, I want to say it was either St. Louis or Kansas City, and there was like I don't even know what you would call it. It's like a ledge, but an outdoor sitting area, and there was a shortage of bathrooms.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I mean, I can't remember, and there was a real shortage. I think that the public had all of just about. There was like maybe one bathroom that you could use, and then you could go out this back door, and there was this big cement ledge that was out there, and I think Barry was up there stretching, realized he had to go to the bathroom, number two, pretty badly, and he went down, tried to get in the bathroom, the only one that was available, and there was a line of probably 10 people to get in that one. All of a sudden, we're out stretching on this ledge, and now this is probably 30 by 50. I mean, there was plenty of room, and it was cool up there, and a little breeze, could stretch out easy. And all of a sudden, Barry comes busting through that door, goes over, shits on the ledge, and shits off the ledge. Like I said, projectile pooping.
Projectile pooping, the double P. What do you do in that situation? Because you need to have some kind of cleanup act.
Gag.
Yeah, but I mean, come on. What do you just
It went
pull them
on.
up and go in the ring?
It went over the ledge and down below.
Did he have to wrestle that night?
Oh, he had a handful of napkins when he got down to that bathroom and figured out he couldn't make it in. He snatched a bunch of napkins and came up and sat on that ledge, if you can imagine, with his butt facing out. And
oh man,
yeah, it was hard. I'm sorry that being a young lady, but it's.
But hey, she wanted something, and you got something, and it's right around dinner time. So happy Tuesday, everybody.
Pretty disgusting.
There you go. Well, we'll transition right out of that one. Projectile pooping. Michael Jensen's back. Last one for tonight. No, Michael, come on. Just keep them coming, buddy. We appreciate you. On this day in 2018, Roman Reigns announced his leukemia was back. Just wanted to point out what an amazing story his comeback is. So true, man. Unbelievable. 6 years ago, today, he announced his leukemia came back. And how many, I mean, without you even saying that, I had totally forgotten about that recently, but it's so true. And what a comeback and career he's had since overcoming that.
Island boys, every single one of them are beasts. I don't care. Roman being able to fight that off. Leukemia usually goes over in most fights, you know. And it just shows what a tough son of a gun he is, and God's on his path with him, and he's turned into an incredible talent, flagship of the company, one of them, and just a really tough son of a gun. And we're all glad that he's going to fight this thing off and have a very long and illustrious career, as long as he wants.
Yeah, prayers too, and that it doesn't ever make its way back again, or never becomes a scare again for him, and that's the last time that he'll have to deal with that. Because to your point, he has had it's not just been a comeback; it's been a historic comeback and rise for him. And not only that, just he's a young man, and to have a family and things like that. So just incredible. Thank you for pointing that out. Darren's not done. He's not letting this go about Piper and Greg Valentine. He's back. He said, Arn, I can't let it go. No heels, no faces, no promo, just work. Which one, Piper or Valentine? Who was better? Who would Arn would have want to work with more, Piper or Valentine?
Well, Valentine was he was one of those chop guys. You know what I mean? He would beat you up. I think Piper obviously had such a gift of gab. He could talk them in the building, and he was more of a fighter, a punch and kick guy.
Mm-hmm.
I would think Valentine, believe it or not, might have more wrestling skills.
Sure.
Than Piper.
I can see that. Yeah.
Probably it'd be hard to put them in the same group and say which one, because they both brought something. I mean, Greg would have a contest with anybody that he wanted to. He was good. He had, come from that lineage with his dad, came from that era where they were good, solid workers.
Yeah, worker. When I think of Valentine, I think of worker.
Yeah, that's me too.
Yeah. Piper he could work, but he brought that entertainment and taught, like you said, the heat, make people hate him, the fire. He had the entertainment side, the joy and emotionally.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So both skilled and good. What about you, Darren? Who are you picking? Who would you want to see Arn work with? I'll turn it back to you and say, who's your choice that you want to see Arn Anderson work with out of the two? So we'll reverse it to you. We have Instagram wrestling historian, pretty consistent with the super chats tonight, guys. Thank you so much. This has been awesome. He said, in your opinion, Arn, what's Ric Flair's best match?
Oh, you have to go with Steamboat, I guess.
I mean, the trilogy in '89 and
all those matches that we never saw for Jim Crockett Promotions back in early 80s.
Late 70s, early 80s, they talk about, and Flair brings them up too, to your point. Good callback. Yeah.
Because Ricky just, if anybody sold better than him, I don't know who it was. It may be Ricky Morton, but Steamboat had that real good physique. He had $1 million look, and his tough baby face. You had to beat him down for him to stay down, and he was never out of the fight. That would get my vote.
Arn, I'm trying not to crack up laughing, but I see what's up next in the super chat, and we have really opened Pandora's box here with the pooping story. Efren Guzman, morbid question, but I got to know. He just has to know. At work, we know when an individual goes to the toilet, he's going to blow it up. Whose poop is the worst? You wouldn't want to go to the bathroom afterwards, and why?
Oh, God, I don't know. Who knows? You know what? They're all the shits. How about that?
Perfect answer. Oh man! Now I gotta off the ledge. When you say off the ledge, did it like just drop down? Was like the ledge up high and like the parking lot down low?
Yeah, it was like a wall.
A wall.
It was a ledge, but it had a wall that was, that you could sit on, and your butt would hang off.
Right. But what was below that wall? Like what was
cement down there?
But there was nobody parked down there. There was no fan.
No.
Okay.
No. It was just on like
Sorry, I was even curious about that.
Random part of the building.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I mean it's. I guess when you got to go, you got to go.